Hey you guys, we are officially starting our last week on the Cyber Day work. For most of you, this will be the last week of work, period. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do stuff that I think will be most helpful for you moving into seventh grade, kind of getting you prepared for that. Today, we are looking at combining, that includes multiplying, dividing, also positive and negative numbers. So, let's go ahead and look at the notes for this and we will see what to do from there. So please ignore the Cyber Day 30 up here at the top left. That was originally going to be last Friday's lesson, but I remembered we needed percentages finished up in there first. So that's a little bit off. But first, we're going to look at combining negatives and positives and mainly focus on adding and subtracting in this video. Dividing and multiplying will be in the next one. But rules for adding negatives and subtracting negatives. Subtracting a negative is the same as adding a positive. So if you see a certain number minus a negative, what you're essentially doing is you are adding that. So in the example, we have 1 minus negative 2. That subtracting a negative turns into a positive right here. So we end up with 1 plus 2, giving us an answer of 3. Adding a negative is the same as subtracting. So if that sign is flipped and we have 1 plus negative 2, then we're technically just subtracting. So we change that sign to a subtraction symbol, do 1 minus 2, and that gives us negative 1. Some more examples we can look at. Example 1, we have negative 2 plus 7 plus negative 4. First thing we want to do is change that right there so we're no longer confused by what it's asking. So adding a negative, we change that to a subtraction symbol. Now negative 2 minus 7, basically go from left to right, do the left 2 first. Negative 2 plus 7, we end up with 5. Bring our minus 4 down. 5 minus 4 is 1. Example 2. Now this is one that I'm going to go over some little cheat codes on it, so to speak, for those of you that are always looking for a way to skip ahead. 7 minus negative 18 minus 18 plus negative 19 plus 18. We're going to simplify those signs. So we do 7 plus 19 minus 18 minus 19 plus 18. So first, I'm not going to show that little skipping a step thing you can do. I'm going to do it legit. We're going to do 7 plus 19 is 26. Now, here's where I'm going to show you the little skip ahead. Since we have a negative of a certain number and a positive of the same number, those two cancel out. So adding and subtracting the same number results in them canceling each other out. We're subtracting 18 and also adding 18. So let's say 0 minus 18 plus 18, go back to 0, nothing happened. They cancel out. Another thing that could have canceled out up here was positive 19 minus 19. So when those cancel out, we would be left with an answer of 7. Another example, change our symbol, adding a negative. So we go 30 minus 16.4. Set our symbols up, or set our numbers up, line up our decimal, and then we can do our subtraction. And we end up with 13 and 6 tenths. And last one, 3 and 8 thousandths minus negative 46. When we change our symbol, we get an addition symbol. So now we have 3 and 8 thousandths plus 46. Line up our decimals, create some placeholders there. That way everything's nice, neat, and organized. Start adding, and we end up with 49 and 8 thousandths. We're going to go over multiplying and dividing in the next video, so hopefully you guys stick around for that.